Watch this. So I'm dating a girl. I cheated on her, and then I played her like, oh no, everything's gonna be okay. I only love you, da 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 da. And then, she calmed down, and then I cheated on her again. She caught me, and then she got angry. And then again, I say, hey, everything's gonna be okay. I'm gonna marry you. Don't worry. Forgive me second time, right? And then she forgave me second time. And the third time I cheated on her really aggressively. And then third time she gonna be so pissed, and then she try to be fight with me, or she try to, like, let's say, attack me because she's really angry that I cheated on her third time and I lied to her over and over. All of a sudden I'm gonna call the mental institution, hey, take the girlfriend or take the wife to a mental institution, and they're gonna be like, okay, yeah, she should be deserving to go to the mental institution. That is so messed up. That is so systematic. Like, what in the world was that? What's going on, guys? Chillin'. This is gonna be a minimalist video, but you're gonna find this very valuable, so stick to it. Lately, there's like a lot of shootings going on. We all know, right? There's a lot of shootings happening. Texas mall shooting just happened. There's always news about whoever the suspect killed the grandma and then went to do shootings. Another thing is the school shootings. Then you have so many other shootings, right? But you never hear that why the media and the system never covers that why that person did this was the main reason. Instead, what they do is they constantly and like over obsessed with this one thing. One solution is called mental health problems. Okay, this, my friend, I'm gonna be making like so many topics about this. This is just a beginning for the algorithm, but I'll probably put these topics on this channel from now on, but you'll be seeing me making this video. I've been hearing lots and lots of news about mental health for no freaking reason. I'm like, wait, what is so mental is about? I don't get it. The Texas shootings, it was something about the neo-Nazi guy. I don't really know if he really believed on it, but his social media had neo-Nazi contents. I don't see the news that detailed like that, but all of a sudden when the final part of the news comes in, they go, oh, we need to be concerned about the mental health. Well, that's the only one solution. One is the gun rights, and then they used to talk about the gun rights, the gun violations and all that stuff. Now all of a sudden they keep now I hear this like so extreme. Like, there was a time I hear about the gun rights, gun violations. It's like right now I still hear it, right? But now there's this new trends of like mental health. Everything is about mental health, right? Even anybody like happening in New York, it's like the crime rate is going high or down, whatever it is mental health. I don't get what it is. So anyway, I don't want to make this video so long, but one of the things that gets me upset, by the way, I'm so advanced. Because I'm so advanced, that's why I'm covering those advanced part that nobody else is really covering, and I'm probably the first person who's making this highlighted topics based on that, because this is the one topics I don't think any YouTuber, I don't ever hear that they're talking against it, right? About this whole the trends that's going on right now. Like, this is really messed up, and this is really shady too, by the way. Any massive murder or anything happening or shootings, gun violence, they always talk about the mental awareness. That is a big trap, you know that, right? And if you do know this, you need to be talked back, you need to fight back for this, because that is a very dangerous move where the media is taking the whole country. Every time they keep talking about a mental awareness, every time it's just for mental awareness for what? Like, they don't realize that everything is mental. Everything's mental. A lot of country government does this thing with this mental excuse. And by the way, speaking of everything is mental, means saving money is also mental. Getting rich is also mental. Driving a car is also mental. You get it? So they're using this whole mental thing. So let me tell you something more advanced. Where this country and where the jail system and everything is going to be headed right now. What they're going to do is, instead of changing the massive law by the Congress and all that, it's like a long procedure, right? So what they're going to do is they're going to ignore the massive signature, because bail system's not gonna be stopped, other system will not be signed. It's just little stuff gonna be changing, like on a law system, justice system, but nothing major gonna happen. Like the bail system probably not gonna stop. We'll probably have to make a separate video about that. But what they're gonna do now is they're gonna focus on this mental excuse. They're gonna basically try to throw everybody to the mental institution for like any reason, and the people who's gonna be thrown to the mental institution, they're not tactical. They're not gonna be tactical. What they're gonna do is they're not gonna talk back, and they're not gonna take any action. So what they're gonna do is they're just gonna take it in. You get it? While you have somebody who's tactical or who have, okay, this is not justifiable, this is not this and that person will take action. But most of the mental health victim will not take any further actions. You get it? That's where we're gonna head. And what's gonna happen is the jail system will not be more effective. It just, jail system is gonna be only the high committed crime people's gonna be there for the jail, but all the low committed crime people's gonna be on mental health. You get it? So the mental health institution is going to be much more busier than the jail system. That's where things are headed right now. I wanted to give you an early heads up, and I want to keep a record that I'm the first person who made this video. This is where things are gonna be headed right now. I can already see this. Like when I was watching this news today, I was really shocked and surprised. Like, yo, what is this people are talking about? I was watching the news about the Texas mall shooting, and what they did was at the second or the second day, the message was the desk guy, the newsroom saying that this is because of the mental reason or mental awareness, da 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 da. And then what happened is when he was doing the live stream with the reporter also did like a one good like 2 minutes of mental awareness talk. That was like 2 times, but it wasn't related to the topics. Like it was like, okay, Texas shooting, mall shooting. It was a neo-Nazi. It was a neo-Nazi guy who shoot the mall, but that had nothing to do with the mental stuff. Like what do you hear about mental? I don't see anything related to mental stuff. Both with neo-Nazi shooting on Texas mall. Neither the New York Michael Jackson dude got attacked or got murdered. The subway homeless guy got chokehold by a Marine. None of this. They're all of them are keep talking about mental. You get it? None of them. I don't find any link. And what get me really frustrated is that protesters are not standing up for this. They're not saying. They're saying, "Oh, gun right violation. Oh, this is not justified." Da, da, da. They're saying all the other stuff, but they're not mentioning that how the system is keep talking about mental. But even though it's not mental, they don't know that how dangerous this thing is. They don't know that even protester could be in trouble by this whole mental thing. Because even if everything is about mental, then every protesters should be in mental institutions. You get it? Not even a single human being is talking about that. I have a feeling the CEO, even CEO of YouTube and other like Fox 5, CNN, all the CEO and the generals are like some sort of like focused on the mental part of the news. You get it? Any solutions? Mental. Any this? Mental. Because the bail system's not gonna get fixed, it's like mental. So let me give you another highlight. I'm gonna make a separate topics about this, but watch this. So I'm dating a girl. I cheated on her, and then I played her like, oh no, everything's gonna be okay. I only love you, da 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 da. And then she calmed down, and then I cheated on her again. She caught me, and then she got angry, and then again I say, hey, everything's gonna be okay. I'm gonna marry you. Don't worry. Forgive me second time, right? And then she forgave me second time, and the third time I cheated on her really aggressively, and then third time she gonna be so pissed, and then she try to be fight with me, or she try to like, let's say, attack me because she's really angry that I cheated on her third time and I lied to her over and over. All of a sudden I'm gonna call the mental institution, hey, take the girlfriend or take the wife to mental institution, and they're gonna be like, okay, yeah, she should be deserving to go to the mental institution. That is so messed up. That is so systematic. Like, what in the world was that? This is the same thing that happened on World War III that I saw the documentary on school. That is so messed up. When somebody is angry for some reason, without solving the case, they try to put this on mental related stuff. And the best part is that how court is also supporting that thing. So the judge have 3 options: either dismiss, prosecute it, or go to the jail, or pay the tickets, whatever, pay the fines, whatever, or go to the mental institutions. Like, that is so, like, what in the world was that? Like, what is this? Like, this is like the new thing right now, And I'm like the first person, so check down the date what date I made this video, because this is probably the most advanced topic that I made, and this is why I don't really care about the special effects. Usually I'm very picky on how advanced I am about my videos. At this point I really don't care. At this point I want this thing to be out. The country is headed to the mental solutions, and this is, I think, somehow organized by some institution or some corporate related people who are making who basically fooling the whole country by the media, and the media is like saying, hey, we think it's the gun violence or gun license. It's not even about the gun license anymore. It's about only mental. Like, I hear this whole mental. I'm like, when I'm listening to this, I'm like, yo, listen, like, what are you saying? Like, what do you mean is a mental? And I don't hear anybody saying anything about this. Like, I'm probably the first person who's probably saying this. Like, how the hell this is even mental? I don't get anything. Any shooting is mental. Like, they never. And another little bit bonus, if you really stick to the end, is that if somebody shoots somebody on the school, or if you hear, like, when the situation, or when the criminal is shooting the grandma or mom or somebody, you never hear the system saying, hey, what did the grandma do? Or what did the grandma did? What did the mom did? Why the suspect would shoot everybody in home or in there, then shoot somebody or attack some institution? Like, they never went through that deep. They just said to throw the word out. Oh, his social media said this. That's why I think he did this. Da 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 da. Oh, he's this. He's a terrorist. Da, 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 like that. That's how they try to put this thing. But they never want to solve the bottom line. Like, I never heard, or not even a single time I ever heard that, okay, grandma was a suspect, maybe grandma did something, or maybe the parents did something, or because of the parents this happened. I never heard that, not even a single time. Like, out of all of these cases, so many shootings, I never heard it was grandma's fault when there was a case where grandma got shot or mom got shot. Like, I never heard that. I was like, yo, that is so messed up. Like, do you even know how a lot of these grandma act? Do you know what they believe on? Do you know what's happening inside these houses, inside these projects? Like, all my amateur videos are like the best, like, this is probably one video that I made, a 50 minutes video that's gonna be covering what's not been covered on the media and on protester mouth and people's mouth. This is probably the best video ever, so I'm really proud to make this thing. Definitely check the description. If you want to be interested in my other channels, check out my other channels by going to the main page. I probably put something on the description. I have like what, 15 channels. This is probably, I don't know, maybe my politics channels. I don't know what's gonna be in this channel. This is probably the most inactive channels ever, and algorithm sucks anyway, so I don't really follow algorithm. I tell what the algorithm to do. So I'm the main person who tell the algorithm. I don't listen to algorithm. No, algorithm, it's system generated. I don't follow that stuff. That's it. And plus I have 15 channels anyway, so I don't really care over.